We're showing off another top 10 of our favourite games and creations from the last week of PlayStation Streams on PS4 and PS5. As always, the list is in no particular order. Make sure to watch until the end and let us know in the comments which was your favourite.
Isolated is a heart-pounding horror game with mechanics and pacing you might be familiar with if you ever played Alien Isolation. You need to walk, crouch and sprint your way through a maze of sci-fi hallways as you're stalked by aliens and androids all ready to tear you limb from limb. This is certainly one of the scarier horrors in Dreams, and I was seriously shook more than a few times. There's a complete story with 7 chapters to play through, which should take you around 2 hours to finish.
$150 for your respect.
Dreams Fest 22 is the return of Dreams PS4's in-game music festival, a collaborative event organised solely by the Dreams community, and this year they have truly outdone themselves. A whopping 24 different creators have contributed to this massive island filled with hours of content. Visit the music performances, play mini-games, find collectibles, customise your character, and there's even a story mode full of campaign missions which will send you all over the island. Celestial Journey, a pirate story spin-off, is a gorgeous looking game where you get to fly through the air as a sky pirate in this open world game. There are a set of story missions to work your way through, but you'll get on much better taking your time doing a bit of exploring first. You'll discover some of the secrets of the world, battle the elements with your ship, and crucially have a much better idea of where everything is, which will help when the story missions start sending you all over the place, sometimes on timers or with tricky obstacles to avoid. Cyberlife is one of Dream's most ambitious projects. It takes a daring creator to look at the middling AAA cyberpunk efforts of recent years such as Deus Ex Mankind Divided and Cyberpunk 2099 and think to themselves, I could do that in Dreams. The full game hopes to be Dreams PS4's largest and most detailed open world, but this demo gives a good look at some of the mechanics on offer, including Watch Dogs Legion camera hacking. The demo tasks you with escaping the police, and there are multiple ways to approach this. You can try and sneak past Metal Gear Solid style, you can go loud with pistol and grenades, or you can even hack the enemy turrets and turn them against their masters. Technically impressive, I can't wait to see more. Battle Pigs will have you squealing with joy if your thing is top-down tactical shooters. Pick from a choice of weapons and battle your way across the 3 campaign levels, taking your team deep into enemy territory. Be careful though, as any losses to your squad are permanent. This hefty demo also has a training mode to get you started, and if you enjoy this, you'll be happy to know the full game will have 40 unique pigs and 5 campaign modes. Sure to leave you happier than a pig in shit. Heli-Taxi is the answer to the question, what if Crazy Taxi was even crazier? This is an open world game where you control a flying taxi, picking up fares and trying to keep your vehicle in one piece. There's 60 unique passengers. Keep the game fresh as you earn money which you can spend on cosmetics and worthwhile upgrades to your rig. There are multiple different control schemes available to try, and I suggest giving them all a go to see what's comfortable for you personally, as the one scheme drastically improved my experience with the game. Those Childhood Summers is a nostalgic blast from the past that will hit hard for any fellow 90s babies. School is most definitely out for summer in this light-hearted adventure, a slice of life from a time where all we had to worry about was our Pokemon cards, whether the new Crash Bandicoot game stood a chance against Mario, and if a morally dubious scientist was hiding in the sewers. Oh yeah, this thing gets a little Stranger Things near the end of what is a very meaty 2-hour game. Beyond Dust is the latest creation from Elka Gaming, who has temporarily put down their Avatar 4 Seasons fan game building gloves to bring us something a little different. This new sci-fi game sees your ship crash on an alien planet. You'll need to explore the desolate environments, scavenging and eventually cobbling together this badass speeder. It's a little bit of a mashup between No Man's Sky and Journey. There's only the one planet to explore in this demo, but Elka Gaming seems to have much loftier plans for the full release. Hell's Dungeon is an isometric dungeon crawler with fast-paced combat that sees you taking on dozens of enemies at once. This demo contains one dungeon which is impressively procedurally generated and a boss to challenge, with much more promised for the full game.
Oh wow, this place, it's huge.
It really is spectacular.
Huh, that almost looks like a footpath up ahead.
Last but certainly not least, we have Epsillium. This demo from Dreamscom shows off the cinematic opening to a sci-fi adventure game which challenges you to solve an intriguing mystery and fight your way off a hostile alien planet. Looking forward to seeing the full game on Dreams soon.
Anywhere around here.
Remember to let us know which of these creations was your favourite in the comments below, and maybe give the video a like while you're down there. If you want to see more of the top games and creations from Dreams PS4 and PS5, remember to subscribe to Ugly Sofa Gaming and hit the bell to receive notifications. We post new videos every week. Ugly Sofa Gaming is now also on Patreon. If you like our Dreams content and you want to help support the channel, check out the link in either the video description or the comments below.